Mr. J, we're gonna watch the Birds of Prey trailer today! Hey. Hello. Bars. Alright guys, I'm excited to check this out. Finally getting an official trailer, and this movie's only a few months away, just in time to play before Joker screenings, which we got our tickets for, so make sure to look out for our review. Let's swing on into action now, shall we? Beyond the trailer!
You know what a Harley Quinn is? A Harley Quinn's role is to serve. It's nothing without a master. And no one gives two shits who we are beyond that. Joker and I broke up.
Jared Leto's Joker.
Fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only baby doctor looking for emancipation.
Spectacular news! Miss Quinn, she lost me.
Who are you guys?
Here's the deal, Quinn. You need me!
Oh, she will not be held down by another man. Not. What is this musical number?
We should order pizza because it was Harley. I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. I'm not listening, Jack. Because I'm freaking Quinn.
Who's having a good time?
Get ready,
Damn, the action looks great.
You never call a woman chick, architect, blonde, lady, woman, and on occasion bitch. Bitch? Can you try to do that for me, will you?
That's future Batgirl right there.
Yeah, and she can speak.
I feel like this movie should have been called Harley Quinn and the Emancipation of the Birds of Prey.
I think so. because all of the advertising
Harley Quinn
is about Harley Quinn, and the other characters have barely been expounded upon in any of this advertising.
Yeah, because I was looking forward to this trailer to see more of the Birds of Prey characters, you know, Huntress, Black Canary, and so on. And, you know, you get better looks
They're in the trailer.
at them. You do. And don't get me wrong, Margot Robbie looks great in the role. She looks awesome. And, you know, the screenwriter did talk about how she wanted to reinvent Harley Quinn for this movie. It seems like a lot of what her character is dealing with is finding her own solo identity, not being dependent on Mr. J so much, you know, and I like that approach. And it seems like what they hinted at with going on with Black Mask, that, you know, he wants to keep her under his thumb as well, but she won't have it. So a bunch of female characters are gonna come together to take down the bad, evil, male, white dude.
Yeah, man.
And it's
perfect for that.
It's
though.
perfect
I
for
mean,
that, and I like it.
Harley Quinn has often been like an empowerment icon, so it makes a lot of sense here, especially in the now. Like, as long as it's taken, I feel like now is a good moment for this kind of a movie to be here.
Absolutely. And I love the tone of it. You know, it feels more akin to the B-roll footage that was first released a while ago. It kind of has a bit of those like Annapurna vibes to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks like to me, it looks like it has some of those elements of like a crime epic, the same way that not that it looks like Joker, but the same way that Joker seems to be borrowing from crime films, even with that music cue. It kind of reminded me of that. And then you have just this other completely garish, action-oriented side, and I'm interested to see how those collide with each other.
Yeah, I think the cinematography looks great too. I love the framing of so much of where they mount the cameras and a lot of these unique John, Jesus freaking Christ!
The button is broken.
I
literally
you know,
can't.
blame the phone or blame yourself. Which one leads to growth? Which one leads to growth?
I'm gonna try.
I play for keeps. I think the cinematography in this looks wonderful.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Like even like weird shots, like when it's moving on the camera's just mounted on the cart, and you got this like POV shot of her.
Oh yeah, I gotta imagine that the visual style has to be really boppy and kinetic for this because like we're in the mind of somebody who is zany and insane to a degree, and so that leaves you a lot of room, I feel like, within the overall tone of this movie to really go off-road.
And some of the action shots seem like they're out of a kung fu film.
Yeah.
Like especially with their crash zooms and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, and those like hot head like flip shots and stuff. And was that Chad Stahelski whose nuts she jumped on? Because it looked a lot like him, and I know
like
he
his
did
nuts.
a bunch of. It looked like I know Chad's nuts, all right, but I know he came in and did a bunch of reshoots for action sequences, and that looks like him.
Yeah. Perhaps. Could be. That would be cool if it was him. But honestly, I really do wish we got more of the Birds of Prey, the rest of them, you know?
Yeah.
I want to see more of Black Canary. I want to see more of Huntress.
I want to get their sense as an ensemble.
Yeah, because this really does feel like, oh yeah, they're here too.
Yeah. Or
and the way this trailer did it, I know for your first official trailer, it's good to establish who your main focal character is, your lead of this ensemble.
It's just never been a mystery.
True.
True. For this particular film, like Margot Robbie has been the selling point the entire time. So
yeah,
it totally makes sense to have her be the centerpiece of this trailer. But it would be nice to get a better sense for if this is going to be an ensemble or if they are just going to be supporting characters who help out when it's time to fight or something.
They should be main characters. I mean, I don't. Every Birds of Prey comic I managed to read in the past few months didn't have any Harley Quinn in there, but these other people were there, so they should be in here.
That's the one thing I wonder about from Birds of Prey fan. Not that anybody I think would be upset about the inclusion of Harley Quinn, but the direct spotlight she has commanded over all this. The other thing about this trailer, though, that surprised me, that isn't a surprise, I just wasn't thinking about it, is I love the fantastical sets and stuff, because even though this does have some elements that look like they're borrowing from a more realistic crime movie, it also, I love that contrast because it does look like it's in a comic book world. You've got these eccentric hallways and lights and these, I imagine because of Black Mass, there's going to be some kind of show element to this too. And I'm excited to see where that comes out too.
Ewan McGregor looks like he's having a total blast.
Yeah.
I love his American accent that he has in this trailer.
He just sounds so straight-laced.
Which sounds like it's from a different era.
I know. And then, we didn't really get any Victor Zsasz here. I was curious as if we were going to see him.
Yeah.
Chris Messina.
But we definitely got some Rosie Perez.
We got Rosie Perez. Hell yeah. Hey, man, give Rosie the spotlight. Yeah. She deserves it.
I feel like there's got to be some type of linkage that's going to occur between Black Mask and Cassandra Cain, because that somehow leads her as a setup into her eventually becoming Batgirl.
Possibly lead into that. Doesn't make sense.
I'm excited for a Harley Quinn solo movie that sets up a Birds of Prey sequel.
Yes.
I know. Let's just wait for the movie. I feel like because it's probably so late into marketing that they're probably really just honing in on what people do love from Suicide Squad and do love Harley Quinn. They're familiar with her, and they're not taking the time just yet to really promote their new characters.
We're so
when they ought to.
Making our footing solid. Let's just lead with what we absolutely know works.
All right, guys. Well, what did you think of this Birds of Prey trailer? Does it instill faith in you? Do you think this movie will knock it out the park? Comment below. You guys can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Please click that notification bell to get notified whenever we got a YouTube video up. You can check us out on Patreon. Over there we do weekly Q&As, TV show reaction stream-alongs, sync up with us, but then we also have the option for many shows where we have reaction highlights included, so you don't have to worry about that at all. He does music video coverage weekly. I want to end this with a Patron of the Day shout out to a man named Scuba Steve. Apparently, we missed your shout out for the month of September, so you're gonna kick off October. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm constantly shouting out people who are not messaging me back. Here you are, an active participant. We were just super neglectful. I apologize on John's behalf.
Yeah.
So all blame goes to John for any mistakes that ever occur in the channel. That's just the way I roll. It's not abusive. It's just the way it is. I love you, buddy. Because of this error, when you pass away, you will be blessed with 3 hot girls to keep you company in heaven forever. A wonderful black girl who will scream beautiful things into your ear. A hot, sexy vigilante of sorts of Sicilian heritage.
Okay, yeah.
And then a girl who likes to dress up like a clown just to keep you company and entertained while you're getting it on with the other 2.
Oh yeah, maybe with a psychology background. Just a thought. Puddin'.
Participation.